1 year back, on one of the Sunday evening, after delivering one of my advanced manual speeches, I messed up the speech entirely after the meeting is over, and I was sitting in a corner of the room with a disguised face and a mindset. This person walks up to me and asked what happened. I said, I drafted the speech, sent it to my mentor, redrafted, rehearsed, even delivered few times before coming on stage here, but still I messed up. He said something which was very profound on the day. Even today it is profound. I hope it will be profound even few years after. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and I guess. I'm going to narrate few incidences in which my learning in Toastmasters has increased tremendously and the knowledge level which I gathered in the last few years in Toastmasters. The first incident happened 3 years back after spending a brief time in the very new, enthusiastic, first-time ExCom officer. I took up the role of treasurer. After that day meeting in the same place of IITM Research Park, where we have the security entrance, the backside is the two-wheeler parking, open parking area. So I was passing towards this parking area and I'm about to take my vehicle, and this person also came with me and we both started conversations. That was the very first time I was able to converse with anyone after the meeting time, and he was very instrumental in imparting this post-meeting networking in Medley as well. That was a big success after a few terms which we were able to bond members. So we started conversing about the role, how it is and everything. It was a very few days after I was in the office. And he started talking about the roles, how it can be done better, because that time itself he has about at least more than half a decade experience in being a Toastmaster. So he started asking how the role is going and how the treasury and everything. Then he asked me a question, Sateesh, I was here member for about more than a year and I don't see any statements, the balance statements or income expense statements coming up to the members. I was very furious and restless. Why do you want to know the statement of this spending? Because president is there, the ExCom officers are there, and every week we are sharing this with the ExCom and president is reviewing it, and we have everything clear. It's okay, hold on. It's not about nothing alarming or questioning. It's merely communicating what is the expenses and income to the members. Of course, we are a non-profit organization. We assume that member pays their dues, and it is our sole responsibility to make sure we have to share this with the members in a regular interval. Then I sat down and thought about it and little sensible. Then we started doing that as a practice of sharing this income expense statement with the members. But one thing stuck to me was that day, the conversation I had and the way he expressed his point towards me and the knowledge he gathered in this Toastmaster fraternity for about 5 years helped him as well as me in realizing the real sense of the role. After 30-40 minutes of discussion, he was a little restless and attending to a couple of calls, and he said, Sateesh, can I leave because today is my wedding anniversary, my wife is waiting at the home for dinner to go for it. I was stuck. The energy level and the enthusiasm and the interest he shown to me as a ExCom who just passed about 6 months of time, he spent time to even brief me. Thereon, our relation started growing a little stronger. Not only the role of treasurer, even the next few roles which I took up, always I look up to him. Even today, many look up to him as such from our club as well. Then I started conversing. Other incident happened was when I was the president after 2 months of a term. We all feeling happy and things are going safe, great, numbers are high, money is up and everything. So this person comes up again and started asking the question, are you delivering what you promised? Come on. It's a club running for 120 minutes every week, and we have contests and we have fun, we have members' happiness. Are you delivering what you are promised them? That's the moment he started questioning, why don't you make a little small goals for every individual ExCom? Might be a sergeant at arms can start 5 meetings in a month on time. Might be a treasurer to send out the report exactly on the first Thursday of a successive month. So he started pouring his strategizing aspects as well as planning on a longer term, not respect to the 1 week or 2 weeks. So that moment I realized this person's ability to plan a little longer and strategizing aspects. That helped me in a bigger way to redefine myself as a president of this club. After this all incidents happened, you will have this question, right? So what was that profound statement or feedback he gave that moment when he was sitting in a disgraced moment? Not only as an officer, not only as a person who has a strategizing, he as a speaker has a very varied talents. He is someone who will be calm and composed. I have not witnessed his icebreaker because he is almost a decade-old Toastmaster, but even when I consider his icebreaker or even a milestone speech today, his delivery would have been the same way of calm and composed. This person came up to me on the day of Sunday evening and said, Sateesh, please listen. It is not about writing a speech, preparing it, rehearsing with your mentors, or even rehearsing yourself and delivering it many times and finally coming and giving a speech. It all has a meaning towards yourself as a person. You can't be a different ideal person when you're delivering a speech, and you can go back to your original life and be as you wish. So the person inside you evolves every day, and that makes your speech also happy. I could see you concentrating more on outside club roles as well as on the district responsibilities. Please take some time to celebrate yourself. Take some time to celebrate even the smallest happiness you have. That will start reflecting on your speeches as well. Big thanks to that person with his profound statement a year back. To an extent possible, I could able to take time out for myself and started applying these whole benefits towards my speeches as well. I'm sure which will be visible in the coming years as well. That person is none other than the recently became the Distinguished Toastmasters. Toastmaster Alex Jacob, I'm awarding him as the Inspiring Toastmaster for the Toastmaster year last year.
Here we come to an end of prepared speech section. And now I request timer to just tell the both are qualified speakers. Thank you. The next is table topic session.
You can draw the lots here this time.
Before to that, you will have a sheet, right? You have a balance sheet. In that you can
Then have a balance. I have drawn the balance.
balance sheet.
No, balance.
Voting.
No,
Voting.
The regular.
And today's table topic session is going to be in a model of contest model. So I request members to pick up these dot, whatever